Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Now more than ever, Albertans are looking for leadership that isn't consumed with keeping power at whatever cost, but leadership that's focused on improving Alberta for tomorrow. The PCs have already proven that they are simply not up to the task. We're in the midst of yet another PC leadership race. Internal divisions within the party have been exposed, and once again, party insiders are desperately trying to figure out how to save the party and stay in power after 43 long years. Try as they might, the PC culture of entitlement and me-first politics, try as they might to save it, it's coming to an end. Albertans are ready to turn the page. They're ready to move forward, and that's why I'm here today. It's with great pride that today I formally announced the launch of Moving Alberta Forward, Solutions to the Alberta of Tomorrow. Moving Alberta Forward will be a series of fresh, positive, and common sense policy proposals that my Wildrose colleagues and I will be putting out throughout the summer and into the fall. The policies are going to cover a range of issues, from healthcare and education to supporting the vulnerable and cleaning up government. The new policies are going to be added to an updated Wildrose policy book that is going to form the foundation of our platform in 2016 for the election, or whenever it is the new PC leader decides that they're going to go to the polls. Our first announcement is going to be 1 week from today. After the 2012 election, I tasked our MLAs with updating and refreshing Wildrose policy, and that's exactly what they've been doing. Over the last 2 years, our Wildrose MLAs have been working hard, consulting with members, with stakeholders, with the public, everyday Albertans, crafting policy solutions to the issues the province faces today and will face in the future. And we believe that now's the time to share them. I've always said that it's not enough to just point out what the other guys are doing wrong. You also have to point out what you would do differently. It's a philosophy that we in the Wildrose have always lived by. We released an alternative budget every single year. We've issued infrastructure plans as well as a flood response recommendation paper. We've created and published reports on the twinning of Highway 63, seniors issues, a new municipal funding proposal, among others. Moving Alberta Forward is no exception. It's an exciting time in our province. Albertans are preparing to change governing parties for the first time in more than 4 decades. And they want to know that Wildrose has a positive vision for Alberta and that we're ready to hit the ground running to implement it. Over the next months and weeks, we intend to prove that we are prepared to do exactly that. While the PCs desperately try to put a new face on their crumbling dynasty, Wildrose is moving Alberta forward with fresh policies that reflect who we are as a province and where we are going in the future. And with that, I'll take questions.
Why now?
I think it's important to contrast. We have always been a substantive party with substantive policy documents, and I've noticed already with the PC leadership that they seem to be making up policy on the fly, announcing little tidbits in media scrums. That's not how we operate. We want to put things on paper in a substantive way with research so that at the end it forms a book that people will be able to go back to time and time again. If you look at the PCs, that's never been their style. Go onto their website. It's pretty hard to find what they stand for, let alone any policy. We have our full range of policy documents on our website. We're just packaging them in a way so that people can see in each different critic area and ministry area the priorities that we would have in our first term of government.
Why now? Why do it in the midst of the PC campaign?
We're launching our own election campaign. We know that the PCs have passed policy that say that they can go no later into an election than May of 2016, but their practice has been that they call an election within 6 months of choosing a new leader. So it may have been that we would have rolled this out if we had confidence that they would commit to the May 2016 election date. It may have been that we would have held off on rolling out this policy till next year. That was the original plan. But we've had to escalate all of our plans. We're launching our candidate selection in June. We're also parallel to that launching our election platform that is beginning with this policy document. This series of policy statements are really going to form the basis of our election campaign.